The Roman soldier who pierced Jesus with a spear was likely not named Longinus, though there is a tradition that names him and gives him a colorful history. First, let's look at the Bible's account of this event, which doesn't mention Longinus. Now it was the day of preparation, and the next day was a special Sabbath. The Jewish leaders didn't want the bodies left on the crosses during the Sabbath, so they asked Pilate to have the legs broken and the bodies taken down. The soldiers broke the legs of the first man crucified with Jesus and then the other. But when they came to Jesus and found he was already dead, they didn't break his legs. Instead, one of the soldiers pierced Jesus' side with a spear, bringing a sudden flow of blood and water. The eyewitness has given true testimony to this, so you may also believe. These things happened to fulfill Scripture. Not one of his bones will be broken, and they will look on the one they have pierced. From Scripture, we know soldiers were tasked with breaking the legs of those crucified to hasten death. They broke the legs of the two thieves with Jesus, but didn't break Jesus' legs because he was already dead. One soldier pierced Jesus' side with a spear, causing blood and water to flow out. John, an eyewitness, confirms this account. The name Longinus appears in the non-biblical Gospel of Nicodemus, which adds more details. A nearly blind centurion from Cappadocia, named Gaius Cassius Longinus, pierced Jesus' side. Some of Jesus' blood and water splashed into Longinus' eyes, curing his blindness. Longinus then said, "Surely this man was the Son of God." Later he guarded Jesus' tomb and witnessed his resurrection. When Jewish leaders tried to bribe him to lie about what he saw, Longinus refused, became a Christian, and lived as a monk, though monasteries didn't exist then. Early Christians kept the spear Longinus used, considering it a holy object with miraculous powers. According to legend, Longinus was eventually imprisoned and martyred by beheading. Stories about his severed head involve healing blindness by touching it or being splashed with his blood. The spear, called the Holy Lance or the Spear of Destiny, became legendary. One story claims that whoever holds the spear is invincible in battle and can rule the world. Several artifacts claim to be this original spear. The name Longinus might have come from a historical figure, Gaius Cassius Longinus, who helped kill Julius Caesar in 44 BC. Early Christians may have used Longinus as a metaphor for assassin. Longinus is venerated as a saint in the Roman Catholic and Eastern Orthodox churches. The legend of Longinus, accepted by many as fact, shows how mystical literature can be regarded as equal to the Bible. The worship of the Holy Lance and other relics, believed to have supernatural powers, demonstrates how superstition has entered the church.